welcome back to my channel. I'm back today with another video, but before I get started on all the details, please make sure to hit the subscribe button. Also, if you are subscribed to my channel, please make sure to turn those notifications on so that you do not miss out on any of my videos. Now today's unit I'm going to be showing you guys is a knotless braided wig, and I have not done a braided wig in a minute. I think it's been a minute. Super excited to show you guys this one, and like I said, it's a knotless braided wig because I have not tried the knotless braids and I really want to get them, but because I don't keep anything in my head long, a wig is going to have to work out. It comes from the company KhennyEsther. Of course, I'm going to make sure to leave some unboxing on the screen for you guys to see what it looks like straight out of the package. It is a full lace wig. It's in the color 1B. This one is waist length, and that's between 28 to 32 inches. It also comes with sparse baby hairs, and this is considered the full density. Now, I already have this on my mannequin head, and what I decided to do was unravel it on camera so you guys can see how the baby hairs look. And then I decided to go in and kind of pluck a little bit of them out. I might still have to pluck some out on my head, but I wanted to pluck out as much as I could just to see what it looks like. Now, I prefer to get the braided wigs with baby hairs, and then I like to go in and customize the baby hairs of how short I want them or how much I'm gonna thin them out. But I will say that the baby hairs on this weren't thick, because some braided units you have to go in and pluck a lot, and I feel like they did a pretty good job of leaving them very sparse. This unit does come with your 2 combs on the side, a comb in the middle, a comb in the back, your adjustable strap, and they also included an elastic band in. I have not tried this on my head yet, so I'm hoping that it fits me very well. What I'm gonna do real quick is go ahead and cut the lace off the back of the unit, and then I'll be right back. And cut the lace off in the back. Now, you can leave on some extra lace in the back just in case you want to put it up into a full ponytail, but I know myself, I'm not gonna do that. I'll probably end up just wearing it down, or like a half up, half down. I'm not a fan of gluing my wigs down in the back, and one, I'm not good at it yet, so I just like to leave that alone. So far, looks really good. Like I said, I'll probably still go in and tweeze out a little bit more of the hairs on the side, but I wasn't sure how much of the baby hairs I'm going to use. But me personally, I don't like to use a lot of the baby hairs in the front. I like mine to be thinned out, but it's totally up to you. But like I said, I think they did a good job with thinning them out. These braids are looking really good. Like, look at that. This is what the parting space is looking like. Very neat. You can tell they definitely took their time. Everything is nice and open and looking scalp-like. I didn't want to spray any tint on this just because I didn't feel like I needed any. I do love the sizing of this, and it doesn't feel heavy on my head, which is really nice. I mean, of course, I feel some weight, but not to where I feel like it's going to annoy me. So I'm definitely going to finish taking care of the front of this unit and get these baby hairs together how I like. And then I'm going to melt this down. So you guys make sure you stay tuned to see the final results and also to hear my final thoughts. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clip the hair back and then try to cut a little bit of that lace off on the side. Now, I'm just gonna be really honest with y'all. When I tried to pull this unit up so that it could sit a little bit above my hairline, a little bit of the side started to rip. For some reason, it would not stay forward. It kept sliding back. So I should have taken the elastic band off so I didn't have to worry about that problem, but I'm still gonna put this unit on and try to rock it out. Taking my tweezers just to kind of thin out a little bit more of the hair, and then I'm gonna go in with my lace spray and spray on top of the lace. Now, usually I would kind of spray all over the lace in the front of the hairline, but because of the side kept wanting to slip back, I had to work in sections and spray and then dry it down with the blow dryer just so that I didn't have to worry about it lifting or anything. that is dried down, then I am going to work on cutting the lace off. Now, because I sprayed on top of the lace, I have to be very careful with how I cut the lace off. And I'm also gonna go back in and just lace some of that lace back down because some of the lace was starting to lift once I cut it off. Just making sure to be careful because especially on the side, since it's sitting right on my edges, I don't want to cut off any of my hair. So once I'm happy with how that looks, then I am just going to work on these hairs. And I'm going to be using the Got To Be gel and cutting the hairs down a little bit shorter to create baby hairs. And it's totally up to you if you want the baby hair look. I like to have a little bit of baby hair. Now this time around, I was kind of struggling with my baby hairs, y'all, because of the way that the lace was sitting on the side. I was struggling, y'all, but I'm gonna make sure to make it look good. And I usually don't work with the Got To Be gel anymore, but I definitely had to take my time to make sure that it molded correctly. I also feel like it was starting to turn some of that spray a little bit white in certain areas, but I am gonna try to go in and clean it up when I am done. The products that I am using in this video can be found down below in the description area. If it is something that I missed, please make sure to let me know so that I can get you guys the proper link. So like I said, you're gonna see me struggle back and forth with these baby hairs, y'all. Like, I usually do not have this much trouble with the baby hairs, but for some reason today, I just felt like I was off. And so I'm gonna also go in the very front and kind of thin them out and just kind of swoop it to the side. Now, eventually I will end up fixing that because I didn't like that one swoop sitting in the middle. So I'm gonna end up separating that and putting a piece on one side. Y'all, I am very anal when it comes to how I lay my baby hairs, and I want them to look really nice and neat. And I also don't want them to come off too thick. So like I said, baby hairs are just a personal preference, but you can definitely rock this unit without baby hairs. And that damp towel just to kind of clean up around the hairline because like I said, I feel like the spray and the gel weren't working well together and it was leaving some lighter pieces around the hairline. And then I'm gonna take my wig grip and just kind of place it on to tie the hairline down. And then I'm gonna go in with my powder into the parting space area just to kind of make it look a little bit more scalp-like. Now, of course, if you don't want to do this and go in between each piece, it's best to put the powder or your foundation underneath. That way it could just all be done at once. But it didn't take me long because I only really worked on that like middle section. I didn't really have to go in on the side and add any powder. Yeah. I'm also going to just add a very small amount of powder to the hairline, and that's going to kind of help knock out some of that sheen from the spray and also the gel. And then I'm also going to be taking that baby hair in the front, like I told you guys that I was going to fix that up because I wasn't happy with the way that it was just kind of swooped over. So I'm finally satisfied with how it looks. I'm going to stand up and show you guys how long this unit is. Excuse the little hairs on my shirt from cutting into the baby hairs. But this unit is pretty long. I feel like it's true to length because I have worked with some units that said it's waist length and they are a little bit shorter. Also loving what the density looks like when you turn around to the back. No issues with melting the lace down. I feel like it blended in pretty well. My only issue was that, like I said, it did not come up on the side. And I feel like that's a user error because I should have cut the elastic band off and maybe made sure my hair was a little bit flatter. Definitely a cute braided unit. So if you are interested, I'm gonna make sure to leave all of the links down below for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Once again, turn those notifications on, share and like this video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye guys.